Hi guys, today is Tuesday, July 31st, and it'd be day 1, day 2 of my denture journey. My appointment was yesterday morning at 8 o'clock, and we were home probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Remember, it's an hour and a half drive up, an hour and a half drive home. Everything went really well. Wasn't near as bad as I thought it was going to be. The only, I'm going to say, discomfort or whatever you want to call it that I had was all that gauze packed in my mouth, and the bleeding. When you think it's never going to quit, it does. That's just something I just don't like. But I made it through it, didn't I? And right now I'm enjoying a delicious lunch of mixed vegetables. I didn't eat anything yesterday. It really didn't feel like it. I think I had a popsicle, but I just didn't feel like that either. And other than that, I think I've had a couple more jars of baby food, once in the night and once early this morning. But I'm fine. I feel fine. I got plenty to live on, so I'm not too worried about it. The most pain that I've had has been an excruciating headache. And I finally figured out it's probably because I hadn't had any caffeine yesterday. I noticed I'm kind of rattling. Sorry about that. But when I said I was a Diet Pepsi-aholic, I forgot to mention that I was a coffee-aholic in the morning. And I drink coffee in the morning and go to Diet Pepsi. I know, too much caffeine, but it is what it is. So finally I got on my Facebook support group, asked about coffee. They said warm drinks were okay. That was at 2:30 in the morning. So I made myself a pot of coffee. And my headache has pretty much gone away. Other than that, I really can't say that I have a lot of pain. Discomfort and feels weird, but I know that the worst is yet to come. I've heard that days 4 and 5 are the worst. I went and saw my dentist this morning. He took my dentures out. I asked about when I could start the saltwater rinse. He said I could start a little bit today, gently, just kind of rinse everything out. And then he said tomorrow I could start the more often saltwater rinses. I asked about taking them out at night. He said he likes to see people leave them in for 3 weeks. There's less of a chance of swelling that way. So it'll be okay with me. The short time they were out, I just couldn't stand those stitches. And yes, I forgot to mention I got stitches. Right now I just have a little bruising right here, a little bit coming on here, and a big bruise right in here. And it's not all that uncomfortable. I can't think of what else to say right now. I asked him, some of the things we've talked about in our support group, like the Oragel. He said, don't put those on open wounds, just on sores caused by the plates. Right now I can't think of anything else. So I asked about the antiseptic mouth rinse. He said to wait on that just a few days, but it shouldn't hurt anything if I water it down. And, drinking from a straw. He said I could start that today. One thing he did tell me, because a friend of mine I was talking to the other day, Mummy, and she told me that when you sneeze, which I think this is comical, make sure you cover your mouth because your bottoms will shoot out. And I just hope they don't shoot out of my mouth at y'all today. But I told my dentist that story and was kind of laughing about it. And he said, yes, but do not hold a sneeze back. He said you could break those clots loose. I've had several dry sockets over the years, and I do not want a dry socket. So anyway, just wanted to check in, let you know that things are going good, and talk to you tomorrow.